What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're going to be taking a look at all 5 harvesters, headers, mowers, balers, and trailers released with the Farming Simulator 19 Platinum expansion featuring Claas, plus accessories that go with each one. We will be customizing each one, so if there is something specific that you want to see, make sure you check the description for timestamps for each one. This is part 2 of this series, so make sure you check out part 1 after watching this one, and make sure to leave that linked below. You do not have to watch them in order. Let's check it out. First up today is the Claas Tucano 580. This is going to be found in harvesters, and of the 3 harvesters that were released with this DLC, this is the medium one. So let's check it out. We've only got a couple things that we can change up with this, be honest with you. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, and we have Michelin and Midas back there again, and we have wides with each one. We cannot change that, so do keep that in mind. 381 horsepower, goes 24 miles per hour, and holds 11,000 liters. So it is not a bad hold right there, not a bad hold at all. Let's check out some of the stuff that we can use with this. Attachments include the Claas Vario 770, which is on the right, and on the left, we have the Corio 875 FC. And if you want, you can get a header trailer that matches the Vario 770 absolutely perfectly. There you go. That is your Tucano 580 with attachment. Probably the most popular piece of equipment coming with this DLC, other than the Xerium 5000. This is the Claas Lexion 8900 Combine Harvester. This thing is an absolute beast. If you want to find it, you're going to be able to find this in vehicles and in harvesters. Boom, right here it is. This is now the biggest, baddest boy in the entire game. You heard me right. This is the biggest one that you could possibly get. 790 horsepower, has 1,150 liters of fuel, 24 miles per hour. However, it holds 18,000 liters of crop. You heard me right, 18,000 liters of crop. It's going to cost you $489,500. It is not cheap, but man, oh man, is this thing perfect. I love it so much. We also have 4 different accessories that we can use with this as well, and those include the Claas Corio 1275C corn header on the left, and on the right, we have the Claas Convio 1230. And just so you know, you do have header trailers that match both of these, and this is the first corn header that we have in the game. That's right. We have a corn header trailer in the game. That is absolute. That's just so cool, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is the Claas Lexion 8900 with accessories. There is one thing about both of these combines, something that they share with their corn headers. Funny enough, these things right here, they come folded. Right now they're unfolded. I want to show you the animation, because this is truly remarkable. Watch this. We saw this in the preview DLC, the preview for it, way back when. But look at that. And then it folds. And then it folds again. And then it folds again. What? How cool. How cool is that? This one, not as impressive. I gotta say, the smaller one's actually my favorite of the 2 animations. This one still is nothing short of just mesmerizing. I just want to sit here and watch this all day long. It is the coolest thing. Each one by one, side folds up, and then it's all done. And when you're ready to go again, just can we get both of these to unfold at the same time? Can we back up a little bit and just see this? Good. Look at that. It is poetry in motion. Sheer poetry in motion. What do you guys think about that? Making our way over to Forage Harvesters now. We've got 2 with this DLC. The first one is the Claas Jaguar 980. You want to find this? Where are you going to find this? Well, of course, it is going to be in Forage Harvesters. Right here it is, the 980, 930 as well. We can change up the engine, which is great on this guy right here. So, wheel brand, we have Midas tires, Trelleborg tires, and Michelin tires. In those Midas, we have standard and wide tires. In Trelleborg, we have standard and wide tires. And in Michelin, you guessed it, standard and wide tires. Engine setups right here, we have the Jaguar 930, which has 462 horsepower. We have the Jaguar 940, which has 516 horsepower. We have the Jaguar 950, which has 585 horsepower, the Jaguar 960 with 626 horsepower, the 970 with 775 horsepower, and the Jaguar 980 with 884 horsepower. That is right. How many engine setups is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different engine setups, so you can use whatever you like. That is awesome. Also, we have pipe. You have standard and large pipe on here, so that is great. So you have extra large pipe as well. Goodness gracious, do we need that? Yes, yes we do. I love it, I love it, I love it. That is the Claas Jaguar 980. And the other forage harvester that we've got with this DLC is the Claas Jaguar 960 TT. Now, there's not a whole lot we can do with this, but let's check it out anyway. This is the one with Trax TT. That is the tracked version. Let's go back in here. It's going to be right beside it, the Terra Track version, as what the TT does stand for. Wheel brands, we have Midas, we have Trailerborg, and we have Michelin as well. You cannot change anything up. And really, it's just changing the back wheel. Those front tracks do not change at all. So there is no change in that up one bit. You know what would have been nice? Have those wheel setups up on the 8900. It's got the same setup. Maybe it's just me. And on here, we have pipe. You have standard, long pipe, back to standard again. So only 2 pipe options for this one. But nonetheless, there you go. It's $476,000 on that as well. That's pretty massive. As far as headers that go with this, we have 4 that are specifically designed for this. We have 2 corn heads, we have 1 chop head or direct disc, and we have a pickup header as well. Let's take a look at these in the store. First things first, we're gonna pop over. I'm just gonna go to the Claas brand itself because it is much easier to find these. The very first one is the smaller of the 2 corn heads. This is the Orbis 750. It is a 7.5 meter, 6 mile per hour. Goes with the Jaguar series, so whichever one you want. Right there it is unfolded, or folded rather, and you've seen it unfolded. And we have the Orbis 900. This is a 9 meter, goes of course 6 miles an hour, does corn only. Boom. Again, no customization. That is it folded up, and you have seen it unfolded. Now, we also have 2 other ones as well. This is the Pickup 300. This is a little bit cheaper, which I really like. 3 meter wide, so it's not crazy big, but it's a little bit bigger than most of the mowers anyway. And of course, you can go 12 miles per hour with this, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. Of course, you're going to be doing grass, and you're going to be doing hay with that as well. And the 4th one, we have the Direct Disc 500. What this does is it does a plethora of crop, whether you're doing grass, maybe you're doing barley, wheat, oats, canola, even soybeans. What you can do is you can take those, you can mow them up just like you were mowing regular grass, and it's going to turn all that into chaff, so you're going to be doing whole cropping is basically what that is considered, and that is a 5 meter. Now we do have a little bit of customization on here. So design, we have standard, or we have design 1. This is more for when you're doing canola. If you want to be a little bit more realistic with it, you can use that, and it's going to look a little bit better for you. Now, we also have some header trailers for these as well. If we pop back into Claas, we have a direct disc trailer header for you right here. So that is going to be with this guy right here, the Direct Disc 500. So you're not going to be able to, you're not going to have to drive down the middle of the road for that. You can just use header trailer for it, which is phenomenal. Making our way into trailers now. We have 3 different trailers for you, 2 normal trailers and 1 loading wagon. First up today is the Claas Cargos 750. This is just a normal standard trailer, can be found in the Trailers brand itself, right beside its brother. Right here it is, the Cargo 750. This is gonna hold 44,500 liters, and we can change up the wheels on this guy from Trailerborg, Michelin, back to Trailerborg again, and in Michelin, we have standard and wide tires as well. So that is nice. We can customize just a little bit if you would like. That is the Cargos 750. And we've got the bigger brother of the 2. This is the Cargo 760, so just 1 number up. Instead of having 2 axles on the trailer, we have 3 axles now. This is a little bit bigger. Again, tools, trailers, where you're going to find this. It's going to be one of the first mods right here, $77,500. This holds 51,000 liters even, which is great. And we've got different wheel options from Trelleborg and Michelin. And in Trelleborg, we can just do standards. In the Michelins, we have standards and wide tires. So the exact same customization options for both of those guys right there. That's the Cargos 760. And our third trailer today, this is the Cargos 9500. This is actually a loading wagon. However, you can use it as a forage trailer as well. A lot of people don't know that. Where are you going to find this? Well, it's going to be in loading wagons, and it's going to be your very first mod right here. 9500, $140,500. Of course, this will do chaff, grass, hay, straw, and silage. You can pick up all of those. That is the great thing about it. And holds 53,000 liters, only needs 240 horsepower to move, and has a working speed of 12 miles per hour, which is phenomenal. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg and Michelin, and in Trelleborg we have standard and wide tires, and those are not just, those are wide, big tires. Man, I love that. That looks awesome. And in Michelin, again, we have standard and wide tires, though the wides are not as big. I love those Trelleborg and those huge tires. Look at that. That is a beautiful piece of machinery right there. That is the Cargos 9500. Only a couple more things to talk about today, and we're going to talk about mowers for a second because we've got a front mower and a rear butterfly mower with this DLC as well, which is phenomenal. First up, this is the Disco 3600 FC, and the rear mower is the Disco 1100C. So we have the C and the FC. FC stands for front. Let's check these out. Where are you going to find these? Of course, these are going to be in mowers, and again, the very first mod right here. Let's check out the FC first. Boom, Disco 3600 FC says a 3.6 meter working width, 13 miles per hour, not 12 like normal, 13 miles per hour. Requires 70 horsepower to get it moving. No customization options at all. And the rear mowers with this, 160 horsepower, 10 meters. You heard me right, man. 10 meters wide, 13 miles per hour. That is phenomenal. That is really, really cool. Unfortunately, these cannot be swathed like some of the other mods that we've got, but I'm sure in the future we'll get some Claas mods or something like that. Questions were asked. Yes, we can have Claas mods now, though I'm not sure how many we're going to see on console. But nonetheless, there you go. Those are your mowers. We have two balers in front of you. On your left is the Claas Quadrant 5300. That is a square baler. And on the right is the Roland 455 RC Uniwrap. Now, you heard wrap correctly. This right here will wrap bales. This just pops out square bales. So again, we don't have just a normal round baler. This is a wrapper as well. Works exactly like the Kuhn in-game. So let's check these out in the store. Where are you going to find these? Well, these are going to be found in baling technology, which is awesome. Let's poke it around and let's see. You're going to find these right after the Anderson Group DLC stuff. That's right. Remember that from way, way back when? Boom. Let's start with the Uniwrap. This is the round baler. Only a couple things that we can change up right here. We have the foil color, which is very standard from what we've seen. We have the white. We have a black foil wrap, which I think looks really good, especially with the baler. We also have a pink, and we have a light green as well, more of like an Easter green kind of thing. And wheel brand, we have Trelleborg, and we have Michelin. So you can use either one that you like. If you guys are a big fan of Michelin tires, go for it. Trelleborg fans out there, use those as well. Not too bad, right? And we have the Quadrant 5300 FC. This is a lot more expensive. I gotta be honest with you, a whole lot more expensive. $153,500. Requires 230 horsepower, which is a bit, but I guess it is what it is nonetheless, especially when you're popping out bales this fast. Both of these balers together will just do 4,000 liter bales. Nothing crazy like we've seen, none of the wild mods. This is just a 4,000 liter baler. Normal stuff here. It's just got a Claas name on it. And again, wheel brand, we have Trelleborg and Michelin. So you could change those up however you would like to your lagging. Right there, again, both 12 miles an hour as well. A couple things that we haven't shown off that need some love and attention because these are kind of neat right here. These are all of our weights from right to left. We have the W600 in the middle, the W900, and on the left, the W1800. All of these are really cool weights, man. I know it's weird to get hyped up and excited about weights, but these are neat. They're not just weights. You can change these up. So in the 600 right here, the W600, we can do a 600 kilogram weight or a 1200 kilogram weight. So we can stick a, I don't know what you call like an extension on there almost, which is really cool. So just one mod for that. Or you have the 900 all the way up to a 1500. So again, 600 to 1200, 900 to 1500. This is where it gets fun. This is the 1,800 kilogram weight. It's a lot bigger right here. And we can go up 2,000, 2,200, 2,400. When's it going to stop? 2,600? Back to 1,800 again. So between 1,800 and 2,600, that is a neat looking weight right there. Goodness, that's a whole lot of weight as well. 2,600. Wow. There you go. There's your weights. And lastly, today, we can't forget about the pre-order bonuses for this setup right here. So in front of us, we have the Dominator 108 SL Maxi. That is your combine harvester. We have the C510. That is your header. And we have the C510 trailer right there. These three pieces of equipment right here are pre-order bonuses. If you did not pre-order, you do not have these. And again, like I said, I still have yet to be able to find out if you'll be able to buy these in the future. So I hope that you guys did pre-order. I recommended it for everyone who was planning on getting this DLC. Of course, where are you going to find these? Well, pretty obvious. You're going to find these in their normal respective places. Right here, the smaller combine is going to be right here. This is the smallest one out of all of them. As far as horsepower goes, 221, 381, and 790. So I still think it's small and large. We're still missing some medium-sized combines, but that's beside the point. Again, Class Dominator 108. This right here, we can only change one thing. Watch the bottom, the very, very bottom. We can make that black. It's what's more the class gray. But that's the only thing we can change up there. I do like the black. I think it looks better. It gives it more of a little bit of a modern look. This kind of makes it look old-ish, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter that much. As far as what this do, 221 horsepower, holds 500 liters of fuel, goes 15 miles per hour, and it will hold 7,800 liters of crop. So there you go. There is that. As far as the headers go with this guy right here, we're going to bop into headers, and we're going to find our first mod right here, the C510, $26,500, 5.1 meters, 6 miles per hour. Pretty standard right there. And of course, the trailer is going to be found in header trailers. Now, we haven't really looked at the header trailers in detail, so we're going to take a look at those real fast. This is your header trailer that goes with the C510. This is what goes with the Dominator 108 SL Maxi. Next up, we have the Direct Disc 500 trailer. This is the trailer that goes with the Direct Disc mower, that goes with the Forage harvesters. We have the Vario 770 right here, so we've got that as well. Also got one for the 1230 header, and last but not least, the 1275. So there is that. Those are your header trailers that come with this. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If you don't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about what we've talked about today, make sure you leave those down in the comment section below. I will be reading all of them, as well as check the description for helpful links and timestamps to everything that we talked about today. And make sure you check out part 1 as well. But with all that being said, hope you guys have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.